Kaitlin. Do you mind if we come in and sit down and talk with you for a little bit?
I guess.
Okay, cool. So it seems like there's been a little bit of discourse in your guys' room. Kathy's been a little bit concerned about a few things going on, and I was wondering if we could take some time today to talk about them. Would you be all right with that?
What is she talking about? Like, I don't understand.
Your mom.
I'm here to kind of supervise this conversation that could be otherwise awkward or uncomfortable. So essentially, Kathy's concerned that some things in her room are potentially getting misplaced or moved around in the room, and she's wondering if maybe it's you or your mother that could be doing that.
It was definitely
Okay, first
her mom.
off,
I mean,
pause,
she doesn't clean at all.
First off, Kathy
Hold the phone,
is
ladies.
a slob.
Ladies. Let us bring it down a notch, please. Ground rules. All right. So mediation ground rules. Rule number 1: please use I terms. I think. I feel.
I
have
this
a
is ridiculous.
hunch.
Just
Man.
not let her mom clean
Linda,
up every day.
listen. Okay, rule 2. Don't interrupt. Interrupting is just impolite, and no one likes an impolite person. So, we're going to use I statements. We're not going to interrupt. We're going to take turns, and one by one explain our sides. Whilst the person is explaining our side, the other person shall not be interrupting, per rule number 2. Let us also not make sassy faces, gestures, and or crude comments. All right, that is a sassy face. So what we're going to do is Kathy is going to explain the way that she's feeling currently, and then after that, you'll have an opportunity to explain it from your perspective. Kathy, would you like to get us started?
I feel really annoyed.
Pause. Back it up. Roll 1. I forgot roll 1. But I know one of those rules was not to interrupt, young lady. All right. I mean, I think young is a discriminatory term, so I mean woman. Don't interrupt, woman.
Come on.
Kathy, would you like to explain your perspective?
I'm really annoyed that her mom comes over like all the time, and she's always like moving around my stuff and trying to straighten up the room. Her mom's like a neat freak.
Now
And-
recall, you feel like her mom is a neat freak.
I know.
Ma'am, you feel. I feel statements.
Don't tell me how to feel. I know her mom is a neat freak. I feel very annoyed and angry that she lets her mom in the room all the time. Sometimes her mom will be in there, like, when she's not even there. And I just don't think that's a kind of environment you should
You
be
think
having.
she's just gonna be out on the streets?
Woman!
It is my mom!
Your mom has her own house. You're at college.
Now let us pause your side and indulge ourselves in Kaitlin's half of the story. Proceed with I feel statements.
Well, you see here. I moved in on move-in day, like we're supposed to, and someone just didn't even show up. Capping. So my mom and I kind of took to getting the room ready, making it nice and comfortable for me. And then Kathy shows up and she screws it up, and she's so messy.
You feel she screws up.
I know I feel she is very messy. She just has her
I feel
stuff all
sorry.
over. It's not just on her side, it's on my side. It's like sometimes her pants are like chilling on my bed. I'm like,
You borrowed those pants the other day.
no.
You're the one who didn't put them away.
I gave them back to you.
No.
This is besides the point. What
Well, yes,
you see,
focus on the goals.
what you see here, is that my mom, being the saint of a
Your mom is
woman
mother
that
hen.
she is,
I feel she needs to stop.
she
Look at that.
cleans our room for us. Like, why would you want to clean your own room when your mom could? And she does a great job, and she makes it all nice and tidy, and she's super nice, and she's super cool. So yeah, my mom is an angel, and Kathy doesn't like to see that.
Now, women, what I'm getting here is that the issue seems to revolve around the presence of Mama Miller. Is this correct?
Yeah.
She's not the problem, it's Kathy.
I have something to say. I feel that Mama Miller is a mother hen, and Kaitlin just needs some time alone from her mom because she's just way too attached to her mom. Her mom's like there all the time. I'm pretty sure her mom does her laundry for her.
We're BFFs.
Ma'ams, women, I think perhaps there could be a deeper concern on Kathy's behalf in regards to Kaitlin's well-being. You two are roommates, you're getting to know each other and explore one another's personalities.
But Kathy over here wants to get a camera in our room? Like, how could she be concerned about me when she wants a camera in our room? Because she wants to monitor my mom.
Good input. I appreciate your input. You're interrupting again. We're not going to interrupt anymore. Now, let's listen to me talk for a second. I appreciate the input that's been given on both of your behalves, and the issue seems to be focused around the presence, whether there's too much or a lack thereof, of Mrs. Mama Miller. Now, in your opinions, how can we constructively come up with a solution to solve this problem? You're both living here. We're getting towards the middle, the end of the semester. It is a time in which strings do start to detach from our families. Do you two have any possibilities you could potentially think of one at a time? We will again begin with Kathy.
I feel that maybe her mom shouldn't come over every day and tidy up the room and take her laundry home and clean it and bring it back the next day. I also feel that maybe her mom should visit maybe like once or twice a week instead of every single day. And I would be a lot better with that arrangement. And if she really thinks I'm not much of a slob, even though I'm not, and clearly she's the one who has her mom picking up after her, so she doesn't know how to clean up herself. But I feel if she has her mom come over for like twice a week, it wouldn't be that big of an issue.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Kaitlin, how do you feel about that?
I feel.
Do you know any solutions?
Well, I feel that Kathy should thank my mom because she does keep our room clean. And if it wasn't for her, our room would be a mess.
I feel we should work together to keep our own clean, not have your mom.
But let me just say,
your mom is not a maid.
I would also appreciate it if Kathy would not blame my mom for everything because she is a saint of a woman.
I feel.
Do you two feel that we could come to a compromise? Perhaps say Mama Miller comes 1 or 2 days a week, and the other days, Kaitlin, maybe you could go visit her. But at the same time, Kathy, perhaps you could put forth more effort towards thanking Mama Miller or keeping your side of the room clean. Maybe there could be a compromise where Kathy keeps her side of the room clean and your mother, Kaitlin, agrees not to touch any of the items that may be Kathy's.
I guess. It works, I guess.
I still feel that maybe she needs to talk to someone about being so codependent with her mother.
Now that's
It's an unhealthy situation for her at college, and being babied her entire life has led her to thinking her mom can come over every day and take care of her problems that she needs to work out herself.
Now that's a more personal decision that lies within the Miller family, not necessarily the Kathy family. I know the Bakers are lovely people, but perhaps your upbringing was different. Than Caitlin's was.
Hi, Kathy, did you ever think about that?
Yeah, clearly. Look at you.
Now look at us. All my things that we did.
Okay, so clearly we've come to a conclusion that Caitlin's mother, the Mama Miller, will not come to the room as frequently as before and will agree not to touch Kathy's stuff. In turn, Kathy will put forth more of an effort to keeping her side of the room a tad cleaner and being polite and courteous to Mama Miller when she's in the vicinity. Yes.
Again.
I'll take it! And everything's gonna be confidential and nobody's telling anybody anything.
Well, I've been texting my mom this whole time.
Probably.